I did a previous video where I shared my view on stock photography, and in that video I also shared some tips on how you can grow your portfolio in a good way, in a way that you can make money from stock photography. And everything that I said in that video, it's still valid. The principles apply the same to the situation right now. And the link for that video is going to be in the description of this one, but some things changed in 2020 that also changed the way I'm seeing stock photography. Over the years, I saw a slow decline in the amount of money that I'm doing from stock photography and stock video. And the websites that I'm currently using are Shutterstock and Adobe Stock. These are not only my main sites, but also the only sites that I'm uploading my photos. And from these two, Shutterstock still produces the highest amount of money for me, at least. So what happened that made me change my mind? What happened that made me look again at stock photography and say, well, maybe this is not what I think it was when I originally started with this. Now, as I said in the previous video, stock is a game of high volume at decent quality, uploaded constantly. So you need to put up work every day, and then you have to maintain your portfolio by uploading constantly in order to have constant income. Now you have to understand that I never saw stock photography and stock video as my main source of income. I have multiple sources of income, and stock was just one of them. Now I was conscious that I could never compete with the big companies that are uploading thousands of photos every few days or per week. I really can't compete with that. And the thing that I was very conscious was the drawbacks. So the low earning per image or per video. I couldn't upload high volumes, at least not like the big accounts, but I knew those drawbacks, and I was making a conscious decision to start building my portfolio on one of these stock websites. So in few words, I read the terms, and even though they were not the best terms, I accepted. That was a decision I made on my own. And that is the fact that bothers me, because right now the decision I have to make, it's not based on my own free will. Let me explain and you'll understand exactly. Now, even if there was a constant decreasing in the amount of money I was doing, I stick with constantly uploading stock photos and stock videos. And why? Because it generated a decent amount of money, which coupled with other source of income made, let's say, a round sum that I could use to pay the bills, because I'm a full-time landscape photographer long before I started this YouTube channel. And again, for example, this YouTube channel is also a source of income. So I have multiple sources, and even though some of them fluctuate, it all sums up. Now, around May, I think, this year, Shutterstock changed the way it's going to pay their contributors. Basically, you start each year by earning $0.10 per image. And depending on how many images you sell, you qualify for different tiers and you gain more money. But even if you are at the last tier, you will still have photos that will be paid $0.1 per image. And this is extremely low. This is not the thing that you would like to hear after hiking for many hours and going up there and taking those photos. Now, they claim they were doing this in order to respond to the competition in the market, and also to offer a fair shot to anyone. This way, in the beginning of every year, they reset the number of sales you're having, and you are back in the beginning, and you're earning $0.1 per image, starting with each January. And it may sound interesting, like a press release, but it's just a fancy way of saying we're going to pay you less money because we want to make more money. This is how I see it. Initially, of course, this decision raised a lot of controversy and a lot of talking on the forums and websites, and different websites talked about it, and there were also some people threatening Shutterstock that they will close their accounts and they will try to how can I put it, try to make Shutterstock earn less money. But the truth is they didn't achieve anything. I mean, Shutterstock only earned more and more money, made more and more money, and some of these people even closed their accounts and made no money at all. So I don't see how they got their revenge. There are groups on Facebook, they're trying to negotiate deals with other websites. In the end is just one needle in a sea of hay, if you want. I mean, if you you're not going to achieve anything by closing your account. The only thing that you're going to achieve is you're not going to make money from that website, that's for sure. I mean, you can stop uploading to that website, but closing your account, I think it's a little bit extreme. And this also comes to the topic from today, why I changed my mind about stock. In the beginning, it was a conscious decision, and now my decision is to continue with stock, but not because I really want to, but because I have no other choice. I can't replace that with anything. I can add another source of income, and I will talk about it in just 1 minute or less than 1 minute. But I mean, closing my portfolio, closing my account will lead to nothing. I will basically cut one source of income, even though that source of income is really small. And now that it's December and January it's here, I don't know if I'm going to make the cut to receive payment every month. I don't know, I'll just have to wait and see. But right now, if I wouldn't had any photo on Shutterstock, I really don't know if I would open up an account. So what this proves? This proves that you can't base your entire income strategy on only one source. It doesn't matter if you control the source or not, if it's your own platform or website of your own platform, or it's another platform that sells your photos. Either way, something can happen and that source of income is gone. I mean, I could try and build a website of my own and try to sell my photos myself. The only problem is that I would have to invest a lot of money in advertising, in ads. And right now I don't have that kind of money. Maybe 2020 was a rough year for everyone, but for a landscape photographer, it was really, really bad with all those lockdowns. So with that being said, I'm adding a new source of income. So I'm creating my own merch, or at least I'm trying to create my own merch. And that is going to be through my photos and through my other designs and art that I'm creating, and also funny texts. And just in few words, I'm trying to monetize my art and my photos in different ways. So I'm going to print my art on as prints, also as t-shirts, mugs, phone cases, and a lot of other merch. And the link for that merch is in the description of this video. If you want to support me or my channel, you can go there and you can purchase something, and I will get a few dollars for every item that you buy. So it's just another way to not to replace a source of income. I never try to replace a source of income. I'm only thinking of adding a new source of income. So yeah, that decision from Shutterstock changed the way I'm looking at stock photography. I didn't want to record a video back in May or June. I just wanted to see how things are evolving, and changing, and they're not going in a good direction for contributors. The big companies are still going to make a lot of money from your photos and videos and from my own photos and videos, but I'm not going to make a lot of money out of it because I don't have access to clients directly. I have a lot of videos and a lot of photos to sell, but I don't have access to the client directly, and that is why I need websites like Shutterstock and Adobe. I just mentioned the merch. Again, if you want to support me or this channel, go check it out and see if there is something that interests you. And if you have something to add, if you're also doing stock photography or stock video, just add a comment below and share your opinions, share your thoughts. I don't know what, just add a comment and say something. And thanks for watching, and until next time, keep on photographing. It's the only way to get better, and don't give up, because the sun will rise either way, so there's no other option than go forward. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.